Greetings to you once more. I hope you are doing well. Welcome to another installment of Mama May Plays Minecraft. I'm Mama May, and I'm so glad you joined me. So, again, we're playing Survival Mama's Way, and I am on episode 6, and this episode is going to be a very short episode. So, what happened was, earlier I had done a live stream on just getting down here from my house, which is up there at ground level, and we watched me here as I dug out a little bit of a room for my mining base. So offline, what I did was I just made a corridor, and I cleared out some space here, hoping that I would get some iron, and I did. So what we've got going on, I've got some iron, and I went ahead and made some hoppers. So I'm going to go ahead and show you how I make my special smelting contraption. Okay, so you may notice that I have a trap chest here. So this is going to be my special way of doing things, so bear with me. I'm going to just kind of sneak behind here. Ooh. Sorry guys, I may need to do a little detour while I deal with any lava that may come out of this situation. So I'm just going to sneak behind my contraption over there. So there's my first furnace, and here's my second furnace. So up above this furnace, I'm going to go ahead and hollow out some space and say hello. There we go. So you're going to see that I have some upside down stairs. This is so that I can go ahead and put in over my furnace. We're going to have a hopper and a chest, and I need a way for the chest to open. So of course we're going to do the upside down stairs technique. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and put down my two hoppers. I'm going to come around to the front and install the chests. Okay. But on the side, I am also going to need some hoppers. And again, I am going to need some space up here for the chest to open. And that was supposed to be my little, okay. So I'm just going to go back here and put in, well, since I'm back here and I am hollowing out ores, I'm going to go ahead and hop down here. Ooh, diamond. Gotta collect the diamonds. Okay, so that was not my primary duty today, so I'm going to go ahead and fill this in and come back to designing my beautiful furnace hopper smelting system. And if you like my little variation on this, go ahead and tell me so. If not, that's alright. There are so many tutorials out there for the smelting systems, and you can take whatever you like. So I'm going to go ahead and remember to shift click, add these hoppers into that chest. Okay. And then I'm going to go ahead and put two hoppers back here going into the furnace, so you guys know that that's where the fuel goes. I'm going to go ahead and block this part off so that nothing is going to fall in there. Okay. And I'm also going to go ahead and block this part off so I have something to put my chest up against. But I almost forgot to put in my, let's make this one a corner, and this one this way. There we go. And I did not collect the gold. Always collect the gold. Alright, put the gold away. We'll use you in a minute there, buddy. Oops, one more piece of gold. Okay. Okay, so we're going to come back down here And remember my hoppers down here? Okay. I may have actually, did I miscalculate? I might have miscalculated a bit, and that's quite all right. So you see I have one extra hopper. I'm going to put this over here and put my stone here. And then my special bricks will go right here. Okay. So let's see if I need this or not. I may have miscalculated quite a bit, and that's quite all right. So the first one is we put our chest for our items to be smelted, goes right here. And they will filter into these two furnaces. And I don't need the trap chest, which is fine, because what's going to happen is I'm going to put I'm going to go ahead and hop these two down here. Okay. I don't need these two stairs. Okay. I need them one stone lower. Okay. So again, I'm going to make this one front facing and this one sideways facing. Okay, put my hopper back, and it's going to go into the two hoppers that are going into the two furnaces. And I'm going to just put this right here, come over this way, put this one right here, make sure it opens. Excellent. Alright, so I do not have a ton of ore to test this with, but I am going to get a ton of coal. So I'm going to hold this here for a bit. And let's go put my stuff away. So I've got my stone variants over there. Put these away, and I'm going to come and get a bunch of coal. So my coal ore. And you know what? I have all this extra room. I think I'm just going to borrow it for a little bit. So this is like a workshop. I used to make special rooms in some of my builds just for working ore. Now I just use whatever available space I have, and I don't get all finicky. So notice that I have a couple of coal veins just showing up. If I have room in my inventory, I'm just going to keep on mining once I get this going. Okay. So let's see. So this is May's coal room for now. Tomorrow it might be the diamond room. The day after that it might be the redstone room. And I am going to need some redstone to power my rails so that I can get up to the top level without having to weary out my little legs going up and down those stairs. Okay, we're going to swap to our fortune pickaxe. And don't forget, we're playing survival, Mama May's way. And that means I'm using my cheating tools. I don't remember exactly what the buff on this is, but I do have fortune a little bit higher than 5. It might be 25 or 50. I can't remember what I put on there. So, for those of you who have just joined me for the first time ever, I have played around with the give command, and now I've graduated, if you will, to the functions, which is basically stacking one command after another in a function file. In version 1.12, this works beautifully. However, in the new update, the 1.14, they've changed the way functions operate. And so I'm going to have to do some research to make my functions functional again. Yes, that was an intentional pun. I apologize. But we are going to take a look at my inventory. It looks like I can keep on mining. And what I'm doing here is I am just going to stockpile into my little smelting system over there all of my coal, excuse me, this is just coal, dug up coal. And then I shouldn't have to think about worrying about fuel for quite a while. And I will continue to mine coal ore using my silk touch pickaxe. So I'm going to swap them right now. But so let's see how this works. So what I've done is, rather than stacking, I'm sure many of you have seen this smelting system before. And the way it works is you have a hopper that goes into the back or the side of a furnace, and that hopper becomes the fuel delivery system. You have a hopper that goes in the top of the furnace, and that hopper becomes the raw materials. The furnace sits on top of a hopper that is bent into, or it can be sat on top of, a chest, and that becomes the final product. So we have the final products will come through here. The furnace will, let's go ahead and show how this works. I'm going to take all the fuel out, okay? And then your product goes in the top. So if I stick my raw gold ore up in the top, it will go evenly between the two. So I'm talking, so you missed that it hopped through the hopper, and now 3 of them have gone into the right side and the other 3 have gone into the left side. So what we're going to do now is we're going to feed the fuel. So we're going to open up the fuel chest, and I'm going to use my shift double click, whoops, and all the fuel goes into the chest, and you can see it being sucked out by the hoppers. And what's happening is, as it goes into the 2 hoppers, it's going to fill up first the first one, and then it's going to fill up the second one. So, yes, I do have enough. It is actually going to fill up 6 slots. The stack in the furnace, plus the 5 stacks in the hopper that is behind the furnace, before the other hopper will actually suck in any more fuel. So I should have 10, so that's 9 across the top plus 10, 11, 12. So you're going to see that all of this fuel, all the way up to the 3rd one in the 2nd row, probably 2 more from the 2nd stack, will be sucked in before it stops. So I'm going to go and mine away a few things while it's fueling up. So I'm going to come get some of my stone and go tear out some of this stuff in the floor. Yes, I like my rooms looking nice and tidy. What can I say? I'm a mom. Okay, so here we go. All I'm doing right now, folks, is I'm just stalling for time while my fuel chest gets sucked in there. And I just want to demonstrate what that looks like at a steady state. Okay, and so just filling in the holes I made earlier. That was a nice little vein of coal back there. And I do have uses for these variations of stone. So I know some players, yes, I am trying to mine with a pork chop, with a piece of cooked mutton. So that is bizarre. Okay, so I'm going to come over here and fill that in so that my pieces look nice and tidy, all while stalling for time. Go collect my diorite over here. Let's see, is it sucked in yet? We're still about halfway there, so I'm going to go, I'll probably clean up this floor, it's kind of mottled. Okay. So this is kind of a nice little treat for you to watch me mine, or could be absolutely boring. So I try to do the mindless drudgery offline so that you guys aren't watching me just do strip mining, or in the case earlier where I just cleared a room. I mean, you can all do that. You know how that works, right? It's not adventurous, it's not fun. But what I am trying to do is I am hoping that once I clear out enough rooms back there, so I'll show you what I've done so far and what the intent is. So I'm trying to leave, you know, I made a little indent here. Oops, and I do need to fill this in. So, yep, let's fill that in. And put my torch back up. Okay, now we're back in business. Over here I will probably eventually put in more chests. Okay, so I come over here and I cleared out an 11 by 11 room, followed by another 11 by 11, followed by another 11 by 11. And I'm hoping that once I get far enough away from my mining base, that these will become mob spawners. And yes, I'll probably leave a single torch after I'm done occupying these rooms. Hopefully that will cause mobs to spawn back there, and I will be able to use it to kill myself off some mobs and get some loot. Specifically skeletons, because I am very covetous of their bones so that I can get bone meal. Maybe go get myself a doggy. I'm not really fond of zombies because the drops that they have are so far and few, but it would be nice to have some crops other than wheat. And what else? I am going to cross my fingers that I'm not going to have to travel to go get some slime, because eventually I want to start building some fantastic slime, sticky pistons and redstone contraptions. So I'm going to need some slime for that. So I forgot to show you a before picture. Well, I know that I opened this chest up, so hopefully you guys might have noticed. Maybe I had 64 and then 2 and 1 and 1, because now I have 64 and 8. I say now because my furnaces have stopped firing, therefore they must be done. So let's take a look at the right one. That is at 64 and it's stopped. Nothing in the top. Slide over here. Okay, so what's going on? Why isn't it going? Okay. I'm going to have to check my layout. So here we go again. Back in to the fray. Why is my oh, so that one's working. I'm going to go back here. Okay, and what we want to do, I am so sleepy. I forgot. I need another set back here. So it's going to go. Now I remember why I needed it at the top. Okay, guys. So I'm asleep. Let's go ahead and break everything down. And now you guys will understand why I needed the trap chests. Some of you may have already noticed my mistake way earlier. If you can, go ahead and leave it in the comments and see if you guys are right. Okay, so the reason I'm breaking these hoppers first is so that I don't end up with stuff that falls into the hoppers, but that's okay because I'm going to pick it up anyway. So let's go ahead and break open my chest. Okay, and I'm going to need to make 2 more chests, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4 pieces of wood. Oh, no, I don't. I don't, because I have the 2 chests I'm going to need right here. But I do need 10 hoppers, 10 pieces of iron, because I'm going to make some hoppers. And please forgive me for being half asleep. I haven't done this in a while. So we've got my 5 hoppers here. Okay. I do need those trap chests now that we are on the way. Okay, so let's go ahead and get those out. Okay. I'm going to need to take this out for now. Okay. All right. Let's go ahead and see if I can do this layout properly. So for those of you who had tried to build this, I apologize. So what's going to happen is now we need the 1 hopper going into the wall. So 1 into itself, and again, so this hopper will pull this out. And I am going to need more coal. Okay, so I need 2 pieces of stone. Oh, I already have 1 down there, so we're going to need 1. Where's my little brick? The brick will go right on top. Okay. And actually, do I have any more brick? I have plenty of brick. Let's make it pretty. Okay. Let's put both of these as brick as well. Okay, so let's fill out my stone back here on top. So this is just so that nothing falls in. Okay. And am I going to bump my head if I go up there? Because I'm going to need to bump. Okay. Okay. So the chest is going to go on top of the hoppers, and we're going to want a way to open the chest and fill in all the holes. Okay. Okay. Back here. Back here. And just for visibility's sake, my trap chest, I'm going to put 1 there. I'm going to come over here. I'm going to put 1 here. Okay, hopefully everybody understands what I have just done to correct my oops. Alright, so let's go ahead and put back in. Now with the trap chest, once I put everything in here, you are not going to see everything start sucking down. But now it is going to be, oh my gosh, let's see, 11 stacks. Okay, so there's 3 stuck right there. This one is filling up first. And what's going to happen is once that fills up, the rest of the coal will pipe through and it'll get sucked into this one. So the problem is I don't think I have enough coal for this demonstration. So let's go see if I have any more coal veins. Oops. Yep, I only have my single bit over there. So hopefully okay, this is going to have to suffice. I'm going to have to deal with the 11 stacks, which is 9 plus these 2. Once those go down, Then these will start being sucked into the second one. So this should become empty. And finally, these 3 pieces of gold ore will finally get processed down here. So I'm going to go ahead and take all these out. So that's my layout just for when things come piping through. So I'm going to go ahead and actually fill this in. Okay. So what should happen is as items get smelted, they will come through and fill in from the left and the top down. And I'm just going to use these slots to fill up, and then I'm going to put what I've already created or smelted down here at the bottom. Okay, so while that's going on, let me count how many things I need up here. We decided it was 54, I think, 54 blocks. So I'm going to need to make some rails. If I can remember the formula for rails. So I'm going to need some redstone. I don't know how much redstone I'm going to need, so okay. So let's take some iron away, some gold away. Oh, look, it lit up. So therefore, it's working. And we have, just waiting to see if we have more gold coming through. Okay, so I was wrong about the order. So it's filled up this guy first, and then the hopper behind. So then it's going to come through and fill this guy up. Once the bottom hoppers and the furnaces are filled, then it'll fill across the top. So we are good to go there. So let's do, I need a minecart. Okay. I need, ooh, that's not what I want. I need some wood. Yes. Okay. Okay, so there's some sticks, and I think, yes, that is correct. So let's do 1, 2, 3, 4. That's a stack. That's decent, right? And now, I do not remember how to do the powered rails. Is it that? That. No. So there's one. Okay, so okay, so we have the rails, we have the mine carts. Well, I'm going to have to do some research and come back before I do the powered rails. Let's see. It's saying that I have the recipes now. There we go, powered rail, a stick, and a, okay, I thought I had that. But anyway, so we have 54, and I'm going to need about 1 every 4, I think. So what's 54 divided by 4? 9, so I'm going to need 2 stacks. What was this again? Okay, that'll work. And I'm gonna need oops, I think I only need 2 buttons. Alrighty. So there's my 3 that came down. All my ore is gone, my furnaces are full, and my large chest is empty. So I'm going to need to go and mine some more. But before that happens, we are going to go ahead and finish this. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to stick a block of something here. So I have some pretty stuff. Let's use my andesite, polished andesite. That's going to go right there. I think I will have a powered rail with a button. That's not how I want to do this. Okay. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And if anyone has any ideas on how to make this a better system, please let me know. I am not an expert at minecarts. Okay. So there's some skellies right there. I want your bones. Okay. Any more skellies anywhere? You know what? It's quite alright because I see a spider. We can always use string. Okay. Hopefully I don't lose out on those bones. Hopefully they don't fade away before I get there. So I'm gonna dash over to where I think they were. He was over here next to the shoreline. Oh, I see them. Yay! And where was his XP? There it is. There you are. So I have some major knockback on this bow, of course, because what are we doing? Playing Mama's Way. So this is how we're going to do it. Alrighty. Yep, that works. Okay. Where are my torches? There they are. 10 and 10. So if I'm missing one, I'm going to have to come and get one. hoping that I have made enough. Okay. I have a feeling I'm going to need a couple more. But that's okay. I know the recipe now. Ha ha ha. Yeah. Up you go. Okay. I'm going to need 1, 2, 3. Okay. So, of course, you know that the formula doesn't make any difference for the rails, but it will make a difference for the torches. So I'm going to need half of this, and look at that, 3 exactly left. 1, 2, 3. Perfect. Alright, let's go back and finish my rail system. 1, 2, 3. Let's go test it out. Oh, I forgot I hadn't put this down yet. Okay, let's put it down. Hop in. Whee! Nope. Alright guys, I need help here. Is it because it's too steep? Is it because I didn't put them close enough together? But why is this not automatic? Okay. So now that, if anybody is watching this and you're more experienced at Minecraft than I am, please respond and let me know what it is exactly that I have done wrong. Okay? So I have experimented with that before, and I thought that I had gotten that correct, but it doesn't look like I have it right. So if you guys could help me out and let me know what I did wrong, I'd really appreciate that. Okay, so let's go back down and take a look at my beautiful furnace. See, going down is beautiful. It works perfectly well for going down. Okay, so that was our goal today, was to make our smelting system. That is done. I forgot to put the torch back. That's why this room looks a little dim. Okay, so we have our smelting system in place. We have the beginnings of my mine, as well as what will become my killing chamber. Okay, my mob area. It's not a mob farm. It's just a mob area, so I can go in whenever I want to and kill whatever has spawned. Hopefully I've put enough doorways and breaks throughout so that I won't be ambushed and bombarded, and I can take my time. I've built my little rail system, which doesn't work as great as I would like it to, so if anyone has an idea on how I can improve that, let me know. I would really appreciate that. So that's going to do it for this episode. I really appreciate you joining me again. If you enjoyed this session, please be sure to light up my thumbs up button. And if you haven't already done so, don't forget to subscribe. Let's see if I can get us into the double digits. And till next time.